it comes to wrist locks, they're bullshit, okay? There's a time and a place for them, and that time and a place that I've found over the years is actually in BJJ. And the reason why I like it in BJJ is because it's against a fully resisting opponent. That's the thing that changes when somebody's grabbing me. If they fully resist, and if I don't have years of training on how to manipulate their energy to make it work, then you're gonna get stuck learning shit that doesn't work, and your face is gonna get smashed in and you're gonna have a bad day. Okay, so first technique I use, power finger. I'm putting energy into him, pushing him away, hoping his energy moves that way. I'm also picking up my 1/4-inch lock on the pinky side. I come underneath. I do the magical throw because he's about to get his wrist broken, so he rolls. I turn it over into a wrist flex. I smash his face, and I'm good. So in a perfect world, that's fantastic. The only thing with any of that is if I'm bigger and stronger and more skilled, it works great. That's not self-defense. So all of a sudden, if I go here and I try this technique and he's bigger and stronger, actually I'm bigger and stronger, watch what happens. Resist fully. It doesn't work anymore, guys. Right? So it's like, okay, and everyone's gonna be like, well, come on, you gotta apply that technique better, you gotta do this. Yes, you're right, I can try and muscle it, I can do it. But my self-defense training is kicking in. I have 2 hands on one of his hands. Does he have a knife? Does he have a gun? Does he have a fist? That's what I should be worried about. There is no threat with this right now. If he pulls me hard with it, I need to have good footwork. I need to have my stances behind me. I don't need to have my wrist lock. That's what's gonna probably get me in trouble. So my training should be, okay, how do I escape this? So very similar technique, but now I'm thinking escape. I drop my elbow down. I drive it with my legs up. Full resistance, please. So my elbow comes, now I'm using my legs. See how that pushed into him? Now I'm using my body to turn him, always watching this. Maybe I'm able to break away. Maybe I'm able to get free. Maybe he's still holding on. I gotta smash this, but look where his weapon is. It's not close to me, and now that's giving me a chance to better survive, right? Say if he's choking me, and from the choke, I reach over top, and I'm trying to find the hand and turn this down. But in his mind, he's already fired the punch, and I come like this, and I eat the punch. So then I had senseis who would say, okay, make sure your elbow is high as you throw that, and it comes over. That's great if your timing is perfect. But when it comes down to it, that's my threat. If he's punching, deal with the threat and find different ways to do it. So it comes down to timing. It comes down to your amount of training that you have. I'm not knocking on wrist locks because in the right circumstance, they are great. But you better have some training to be able to back that up. One thing I always think about a lot in self-defense as well is if Eric is grabbing me, why is he grabbing me? Right? Is he a bouncer and I'm too drunk and he's like, hey, come with me, we need to go. Like, don't resist them, go with them because you fucked up, you got too drunk, right? But from here, can you still train like maybe a quick escape and get away? Like, whoa, what are you doing? Grab me, man. That's a little bit more safe to me than trying to do any fancy technique that requires 2 hands on one to manipulate. That requires speed and precision. What's the first thing that goes out the window when you're under stress? Fine motor skills. Guess what a lot of joint lock requires? Fine motor skills. So if I'm being grabbed here, gross motor skills. Step off the line of the attack. Watch here, punch. You can't punch me anymore. Why? Because my angle's there. But then you guys are gonna be like, well, if he had longer arms, he steps to the side. He steps to the side. I go to punch. Boom, I can hit him there. Well, he better escape out of that quick. Like, there's always gonna be a what if. There's always gonna be a scenario that says this is the perfect technique for this. What I'm trying to get through to you guys online is it's a self-defense mindset. If you have tons of training in Aikido or Hapkido, use your training to your advantage. You know that if somebody grabs you, it's a gift to you. But what about for the people who have no idea what to do when somebody grabs? What if they started training with a mindset that would guarantee their safety first? And if they're guaranteeing that and they're actually learning to properly assess the threats that are happening, then they can start to prioritize what it is that they need to do. Because remember, self-defense is great for defending yourself. What if you're with your family? What if you're with your partner? What if you're just on a stroll and somebody comes up and grabs and tries to kidnap you? There's so many what ifs. Well, for me, I'm always trying to prioritize my safety first because I take the rules of first aid. I have to make sure, like on a plane, who do you put the mask on first? Yourself. and then the people. Because if you're passed out, you're not gonna be able to help your kids out. So it's the same idea here. If I'm getting to safety first, or if I'm escaping the grab, now I'm starting to think with the self-defense mindset, and now I'm starting to get what I really want, which is home safe. Train hard, but train smart. Hey, what's going on? Way to make it to the end of the video. You're obviously very dedicated towards the learning of self-defense within your own self. So with that being said, if you want more information or if you want more things to train, I've had lots of people reach out and inquire like, how do I train with you, Kevin? How do I learn your system? My group classes are full. My private lessons are full, so unfortunately I don't have anything for the time being, but Budo Brothers and I, a couple years ago, put together this fantastic digital seminar, and it literally goes through everything that you could probably think about. So with that being said, it's on budobrothers.com. Click the link below. Make sure to like and subscribe for all the major content that we're gonna be putting out. And we're doing this free for you guys because we want you to build confidence, for you to feel safer on the street so that we can make this world a great place. But you gotta train your ass off to get there. So keep up training. Good job.